is I'm going to let the spaghetti represent Christians and non-Christians. So we'll look this morning. Here's one piece of spaghetti right here. Well, I'm going to drop it yet. Now they're very fragile. See, there's some pretty strong too. See how I can bend that? Pretty stiff. Now, when I take and look at a bunch of Christians together, they become very strong. When you take them and do them like this, you can beat them around. See how they're strong and stay together? Well, that one's pretty strong, but see how you can do that? And it's pretty strong. You do what? They will break, yeah. They will break if you hit them hard enough. But Christians can stay together because Christians are put together. That's why Jesus gave the church. Jesus could have taken salvation just with the individual. And individuals could be in their home. They could be at their workplace. They could just be wherever they wanted to be. And they could be gathered like that. But the problem is that it's much easier to break one Christian than it is to break a group of Christians. When we take and we bend these like this right here, see how much you can bend that? Doesn't break. Whereas one Christian can easily break. And that's the reason we join together. Jesus put the church together. He started the church and put us together so that we would have the ability to stand together and be strong together. Now, a lot of times in churches, though, they take and they put Christians and non-Christians together. And they call them all Christians. We look at the world today and we see all kinds of different shapes of Christians and people that call themselves Christians and all kinds of different things. Sometimes they're called a denomination. Sometimes they're just called Christians. And it's become, yeah, they are. They've been. Well, that's sin in their life. See, sin keeps you from being straight like what Jesus wants you to be like. When we take and give our lives to Jesus, He makes us different. And when you mix a church with Christians and non-Christians, that's what you get. What's happening? It's breaking up. But what is breaking? The sinners, yeah. Now, we're all sinners, but you see, you can bang on these like this, and when Christians are bound together like that, they won't break. But when you take and you put Christians and non-Christians together, you see what happens? The non-Christians break, but the Christians, they're still steady. Isn't that neat? Well, that's the reason the church is so important, because the church teaches us how to be saved. It teaches us how to be different. And this morning I'm going to be talking to the big people about being saved. What is a salvation? What is a saving that really works? There's all kinds of different types of salvation in the world today, but they're not all the same. Jesus talked about a salvation that holds up. Is that what you want to be like? Or would you rather be like that? Yes, me too. So, I think that's an important thing for us to learn. There is a difference between Christians that are saved and Christians that are not saved. And no matter what they call themselves, today we think of people that are good. If a person's good, we call them a Christian. Well, this morning I brought something else with me this morning too. What's going to be happening here soon? Well, Halloween is a holiday that's coming up. And it's a holiday that we don't actually observe here. But we have one that's called Harvest Festival, which is it's about the same time of the year. And Harvest Festival is where we celebrate the Christians coming together and being together. Christians started the Harvest Festival so that Christians would have a way of bringing their children together and having a carnival and having a good time and celebrating all the good stuff that's going on in the church. And the Harvest Festival's been around for many, many hundreds and maybe even 1,000 years. So we're going to be having a Harvest Festival coming up real soon, and we're going to give away candy to all the boys and girls that come around to the booths and look at the games and play the games and all that kind of stuff. Y'all plan on coming? Yeah? I am too. And I'm going to dress up. I'm going to dress up kind of like a duck. Not really a duck, but I'm going to dress up kind of like a duck. And something fun and playful and things like that. There's so many cartoon characters that we can dress up like and all of that. So I hope that you'll be ready for Harvest Festival that's coming up, okay? So I brought these today, and we're going to put these back there on the table. Will somebody carry these back there for me? You're going to do it today? Okay, great. Thank you. And would you carry these back to the kitchen for me? All right. Thank y'all so much for being here today and helping me with what it means to be a Christian, okay? Yeah, I'll clean that up later with a vacuum cleaner, I think. Bye-bye. Love it.